What a feature? A feature? A feature? Well, I ain't paying for a feature right there. My mom, you can't pay for one of my features, girl. You can't pay for one of my features, huh? Yeah, I already know. Get on here. Talk, where you at? You want a feature? Where you at? Let's go to the studio. Right now, let's go to your studio and do the jump. Come on. Tag him and tell me, I want to do the feature. Yeah, come on. I'm outside, good. I'm outside, good. I want the live to see. I want to see what he gonna. I want you to just say what you just said on that status in my face. Come on. Come on, just do it. Just do it for me, please. Where you at? Get him on here, y'all. Get him on here, y'all. So my mom, that man can't pay for one of my features. This on my grandmother. On dude's grandmother. My mom, that man that can't even afford. I'm broke as hell. Why didn't you just say something back for? Why you do that for? So, fuck me on with y'all. Oh, God, he threw me off. He threw me off, cuz. That man didn't say pizza. He fucked with them. He want a pizza. Pizza. Where you at, girl? Let's go do the pizza. Let's go do the pizza. I don't like on the real shit. I gotta keep it so 100. I ain't never liked you, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never like your bitch ass. I try to give you a pass with wife, good. I've been 30 trying to give your bitch ass a pass. I ain't never like you, cuz. You know I ain't like you. In the street, like we ain't gonna talk about that on here though. We ain't gonna talk about none in the street. Let me say, hey, I say, hey. That man that good. This man shake his ass for real, good. What folks said, 30 man, 30. Come get your man. 30.
Yeah, you see what that money do to you though? This nigga.
You plug, John. Hey, I'm John. Damn, John. Hello, Johnny. I mean, I can't be like, listen, all right, let me clear this up. All right, come on, my name is Sharpie, bro. Nigga, we ain't never had beef, we never had words and all that shit, nigga. Fuck, get tapped. None of nigga ain't getting tapped over here, bro. She getting tapped, but people, a nigga, come on, my nigga, ain't worry about none of this shit, bro. Where your beef come from, big bro? Oh, my bad, let me fix that. Mr. Bad Guy, where your beef come from? We never had words on this, bro. We saw each other twice. She not even twice. A word didn't even come up, nigga. Then she come up, nigga. But come on, now, my people, half of my people bump you. Come on, now. Right now, you like, this ain't it, bro. This ain't, bro. Then, bro, nigga, bitch. I say you go up on a lot of people and shit. That must be your favorite word or something. Nigga, hey, bro. Okay, so why you respond to normal motherfuckers, Kobe? Nigga, look, get what, bro? I'm not finna, look, fuck what he talking about. Fuck the negative, fuck out of here. I'm not really gonna fuck with me, bro. I'm just gonna keep it at that, bro. Nobody else gonna fuck with me, bro. God bless you, little bro. I ain't worried about Mr. My nigga ain't even fine, fuck it. Nigga ain't worried about nothing what I'm motherfucking talking about. Tap, tap. Yeah, my tap, tap. You were born. Where I tell you about this? Hey, come on, bro. Nigga ain't gonna be shit somewhere. Bring it up. Bro, I don't even know who says it, bro. That's the point. I really don't even got shit to say because it ain't nothing to say. It ain't nothing to say, bro. Like, it ain't nothing to say, bro. It ain't shit to say. I'm not finna. Why would I say something about Mr. Booth Shiesty and we never had words, bro? Like what? I'm not finna say nothing about you. I'm not finna say nothing about Chopper Gang. And I'm not finna say nothing about nobody. I'm not finna say nothing about none of you niggas. Come get with. What's the problem? What's the problem? But trust and believe a nigga ain't worried about nothing though. I'm talking about nothing though. I'm talking about nothing though. My look, bro. Bro, on my child, bro, nigga ain't worried about shit over it. On my dead dad, nigga. I'm not worried about nothing. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. You plug, John. Hey, I'm John. Damn, John. Damn, Johnny. I mean, I can't beat like this. Let me clear this up though. I know beef, y'all. Don't think we beef. This a barber, y'all. This man was just cutting her in jail. I ain't no beef, but why you say something back, boy? A feature? Feature right there. My mom, you can't pay for one of my features, girl. You can't pay for one of my features, huh? Yeah, right now. Don't even know how to get on here and talk. Where you at? You want a feature? Where you at? Let's go to the studio. Right now, let's go to your studio and do the jump. Come on. Tag them and tell me, I want to do the feature. Y'all, come on. I'm outside, good. I'm outside, good. I want the live to see. I want to see what he gonna. I want you to just say what you just said on that status in my face. Come on. Come on, just do that. Just do that for me, please. Where you at? Get him on here, y'all. Get him on here, y'all. And my mom, that man can't pay for one of my features. This on my grandmother. Don't do grandmother. Mom, that man there can't even afford. Man, broke your hell. Why you even just say something bad for? Why you do that for? So, who's supposed to be done with that one? Oh, God, he threw me off, huh? He threw me off, cuz. That man there said feature. He blocked with that one. He want a feature. Why you let go? Let's go do the feature. Let's go do the feature, man. I like that. I don't like on the real shit. I gotta keep it so 100. I ain't never liked you, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never like your bitch ass. Yeah, I try to give you a pass with Rob. Rob been 30 trying to give your bitch ass a pass. I ain't gonna like you, cuz. You know I ain't like you. in the street, like we ain't gonna talk about that on here, though. We ain't gonna talk about none of the streets. I said, hey, this man that good. This man shake his ass for real. The football said, it's 30, man, 30. Come get your man, 30. He's whopping 30 fucking man. Y'all man, it's all man's cook. I just try to give him a little bang with the last train and said, I'm trying to just put that 30, get that pump. I gotta do this. Be like, no, good. They make your ass Rick again, big boy. Drive there and chop them down again. You can't have nobody on them. You been sticking out here. Man, congratulations, bro. Don't try this shit on her. You know that thing say shit. Bitch, you say anything will pop on your bitch ass. I gotta give him a chance down 100% fuck. You said the 200 for me, then fuck. If you want a pizza, just say that. I'm killing you hard. I'm a pizza. I can't wait to see it, bitch. He ain't gonna say none of that shit. That man ain't gonna say none of that shit in real life, cuz. That Rudolph, you keep studying, fuck it, fuck. I'm so talking ass on. My brother, I'm gonna call my the ass shaking cake. I'm gonna get a whole thing on the stage. I'm trying to pull up to the bank right now, cuz. Can I pull up to your hood? You gonna drop your location? I'm trying to pull up. Call him, cuz. Drop his number or something, cuz. You say something back. Why you say something back? I don't know. That's why I'm man. Oh, God, you're my son. I'm my son. Hey, Red Rock, I would get out there in the street with your gang, me by myself. Whole gang right now, today, in like 30 minutes, on live, all this shit. Yeah. God like this. You coach yourself. You got shows this shit ahead of you, bro. They look good. Look. Then hype. We don't put him in. We don't. I get that. I don't get under this day. You ain't got it. Come on, girl. I don't know that straight. Stack. Yeah, these stacks, man. That was man. All stacks. Stacks, bro. All stacks. I gotta beat this bitch or something like that to touch his ass up. I'm gonna blow my ass off, bro. I gotta blow his ass off just with him talking. Why you say something back, cuz? You did that out of your fan, cuz. You let your fan beat your head up, cuz. You plunk, cuz. You plunk. You know you don't. You know you can plunk, don't you? Ain't dead, though, fool. It's so yeah, big boogie, nigga. Fuck it, I'm out there, man, just like that. Nah, I ain't got something to say to him. He was just locked up. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna move no more. I ain't gonna move, shoot, nothing no more. He just watch everything. But me, I'm gonna beat your ass, shoot your ass, all this shit. This shit ain't starting nothing. I'm coming for his ass.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With the
Can we drop it to everybody? Jordan, somebody drop it to me. I real shit, really.
Inside the arena, the Sacramento Kings settled in. So Sacramento will get the first possession.
It's trying to go.
Here's Westbrook. It's blocked.
When you exercise, they're waiting to get in the car and wait on the list. I ain't watched the man couldn't hurt for him. The man couldn't hurt for protection, bro. I'm the ball on this shit. It's like that down home. He changed that home. I don't mind the ball in the jail.
So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top.
Looking for your ass, man. I thought they were for some.
Levine
I'm
inside.
just
Scoring that three-point shot is pretty.
Rebound, Sacramento takes possession.
we want to beat you, dude. I want to beat you, dude. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You tell him you my soul.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets on the two. He's always a
When I be saying niggas bitching, cause I be saying like
we
they.
don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allen. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. Here's DeRozan. Nice D from Brooks. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Green's got 5.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Sabonis. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Levine. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, Levine, not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
But from Green, great touch on the 16-footer.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets
Boy, I was just being things.
Yeah, the defender all
They dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie.
You say what?
As he's now
You watch the whole
to
show.
the Kings.
My brother, he got us missing food. He saw like Jazz with somebody, so I ain't do Jazz was there. I wasn't there, so it was one of y'all there. Yeah, one of them, not me. I'm Junior. Nah, that was you. No, they got one. Man, that nigga, was you out? A little bit. Yeah, you know I don't smoke. I don't do no drugs. You know I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I don't do no drugs. I smoke what you smoke, slave.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself wide open.
Yeah, me fucked up though. You got it. You tripping. That corona round was out here going crazy. Yeah, nigga, I think you got it. When you talking right now. That shit, yeah, stop the shit. You got the coronavirus right now the way you talking. I don't. Hey, Fredo, what up, my brother? Hey, tell that nigga he tripping, man. Man, I just be seeing a lot of money and shit. That ain't a lot of money right there. Nah, that wasn't. Yeah, I know it's a lot of money.
The best part, his competitive edge and toughness. It
Oh,
sets
okay.
him apart tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You hear me, man? Chop. I watched that boy video. Hey, listen. I watched that boy video. I'm Junior. I'm Jay Prince Jr. I met your daddy too. That's cool. My body look
There are
different.
so many rules that favor the offense these days.
I'm new
Got
generation.
to be
You
able
heard?
to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Shit, me too. Calm down, nigga. You crazy, man. Better calm down. What's wrong, bro? Shit, ain't nothing yet. Hey, look at nobody, man. Yeah. Then calm down. I ain't did nothing to nobody, man. What's going on?
He did. He spent a while up in that rim, didn't he? And Green gets it to go.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Nah, you ain't in tune to nothing. I understand. I'm not. Obviously not. Why I'm talking to you? Why I'm talking to you? Why are you talking to me? Why am I talking to you? Because you asked me to ask you. You forgot? Right. But I was just hearing a lot of things like in the beginning though.
What's
In the beginning, like some real like crazy rah-rah shit. Like rah-rah don't really play like that though. Well, you was talking rah-rah, you talking rah-rah. You was talking in general though, but I was hearing you though. You feel? Like we not gonna do that one though, like on some real shit though.
Put together quite a quarter. 13 points.
What the fuck is you talking about? Rah-rah like what I just said though. Like I was talking rah-rah to you. Nah, we ain't gonna do that so we can go on YouTube and shit. You know? Mob Ties run the whole Texas. Mob Ties so good. Tell me shit,
Again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've gone through one quarter of action so far.
And niggas got to call the
Now
police
let's
and
take a
mom.
look to get your guys' take on the scoring so far.
How the fuck did Mob Ties run something, nigga? When Sandra Bland got killed by that white boy state trooper. Mob Ties.
They are hitting at a high clip.
Suns leading by 5.
Every time police kill a nigga, here go Mob Ties.
Pass to Sabonis. Kick out to Levine.
When a nigga ain't get to give a Mob Ties, hey, give him back his goddamn chain.
He takes it in.
Oh, you kill a nigga with a Mob Ties.
He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control the game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards,
Police kill a
I
nigga
gotta
with a
go
Mob Ties.
Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point
When the
guard,
police kill a nigga with the gang banging nigga.
Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Roberts.
Oh, you bitch ass nigga.
Line J.
The 5
Good on
police
the jump shot.
kill the black man. That's what y'all
Pick and
do.
roll is one of many useful tools in
When
the
a
in-bag.
nigga kill a nigga,
DeRozan,
that's what y'all
how
saying.
about their
Give me his
ability
mama
to be
address.
effective in that
What's
situation?
the location? I ain't heard y'all ask
Now,
police
here's
drop
Green.
one location.
13 points
I
in the
ain't
game.
heard none of you coward
Five
motherfuckers
to
say
shoot.
drop the location. Mob Top,
On the wing, Green.
BD.
Sticks it
None of
in
that
the
shit.
shot, but it's no good.
None of
Here's
that shit.
DeRozan.
You
Gets the front of
bitch
the
ass
rim and
niggas
out.
catch pussy.
Phoenix
So
leading
if
by
Mob
3.
Top so
It's
bad,
time to send it over
why
now to
Jay
our
Prince
reporter, Allie
online
LaFleur.
snitching on everybody?
Thank you.
Talking about
Kings
this and
forward
said
DeMar
this.
DeRozan
This. Say,
clearly
man, let me
bought
tell
in
y'all
to
something
helping
about Jay
take his team
Prince,
to the
too.
next level.
That nigga ain't never had a
I
fight, a
appreciate
one-on-one
the passion
fight.
and the drive from the
Jay
coaching
Prince
staff,
can't
from the
throw no
players to the
motherfucking
fan
straight
base
punches
to
like this.
everything,
That
top to bottom.
nigga been
Guys
bitch
want
all
to
his
win.
life.
Anything is
That
possible.
nigga can't throw no
Back over to
motherfucking
you.
punches like this. It'll make you like he cool,
All
man.
right, Allie, we thank you
That
very
boy
much.
flimsy and thick. Everybody in Texas knows
Following
Mom
the miss by
James
DeRozan.
Prince is not a mom. He's an entertainment rap mode.
Scary ass.
He's not a monster gangster. There's nothing gangster about Mr. James
And
Prince.
timeout called by Jordan Ott.
Nothing gangster about
He's
Mr.
gonna take a
James
few
Prince.
moments here
Because
to
they'll
check
do
in with
to
his
James
team
Prince
and
just what they
regroup.
do in the Lazarus. Put his ass on the ground where y'all can't see him or hear from him. Same thing with Jeff Ford. Whoever y'all think is bad, Big Meat, whoever y'all think is bad, that white boy got a place called Florence ADS. And they make all them niggas great. Larry Hoover broke, Jeff Ford broke, Big Meat broke.
We're now about
So don't
2
come
minutes into the
testing me
second
by no
quarter.
more. El Chapo broke. Yeah, Chapo
Screen by
breaking.
O'Neal.
So that white boy put you somewhere where you can't even talk, nigga.
Booker outside.
So don't come telling me about no weak ass mob ball like Mob James, nigga. Don't come telling me about no weak ass nigga killing nigga like King Von. Tell me the name of God. Galvin Long, King Von, Mob James, Tupac, whoever y'all know, them niggas don't confront Galvin. Todd Johnson.
It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Suns have shot 2 free throws and they're 1
Them
of 2
niggas
so
will not
far.
shoot a gun at the police. Them niggas ain't like gangster on step toe. Nigga,
We're
Meeks
just over
was
2.5
there. When
minutes
Meeks
into the
called
second
himself
quarter.
going to the feds, when Meeks called himself trying to go to the feds and act like he gonna put DMF in the feds, them white folks did. Come on, Meeks. You get your goddamn ass over. Come on, sir. Come on, Meeks. What you think you finna BMF? Get your goddamn ass over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, sir. No more BMF. No, I'm gonna let my son play. I'm gonna let Lil B play BML. Okay, finish it.
Phoenix.
Hey, listen, I don't want to be BML no more. Put it in the movie. Put it in the movie.
Pastor Williams.
The white boy know how to make their goddamn ass sit down. That white man made me sit down. He's showing us fucking down. He ain't talking no big mouth talk no more. None of these niggas talking mouth talk. Mob James, I'm sorry, Mob Ty. Guess what? Mob bosses never talk, nigga. Why we got a mob boss talking? We got a mob boss talking, y'all. We all the gangsters moving to the same thing talking. Goddamn mob boss talking. What the fuck James Prince talking about? Shut up, man. Shut up, man. You ain't shut up. I'm talking loud talk. When that 2 times keep rapping and you mob gangsters, shut up. Nigga.
So savvy, so crafty.
But they ain't Prince go out and goddamn talking on this goddamn platform. I thought you was a mob boss. I thought y'all was mob time, nigga.
Back to Williams. It's good.
Damn.
Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball
didn't talk.
They can do something with it.
The niggas didn't talk.
Feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of
Johnson and all them niggas didn't talk.
Nice one there
We
from
got these
Levine.
new gangsters, these new
When
mob
Levine
bosses.
plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to
We ain't
contain
never
him.
heard no Italian mob boss sit down and get no motherfucking shit on no murder case.
From way outside.
What is wrong with this damn
And a
thing,
miss on the
man?
triple.
Man,
The
just
Kings trade
keep your
one
mouth
foul.
closed. Don't speak
On
on
the wing,
that.
Levine.
What? I lost all respect for what y'all
Booker throws
love
it in.
and idolize. And I lost all respect for rapper like Ruckus.
And a great assist by
Just say
Booker
this.
as that one goes in.
I don't have no motherfucking respect for Mob Top.
Here's Levine. And
I
so
think
is
Mob
Phoenix,
Top
bringing the
is
quarter
a
to a
group of a
close
bunch
with a
of weak black
7-point
men.
lead. They're
No,
feeling very confident
that white
shooting the
boy
ball with great
separate them in the
efficiency and dictating
interrogation
the
room.
pace. And
They
we'll be
don't
right
talk.
back after this.
Mob Ties is a bunch of weak black men that won't stand up to white folks, nigga. So my mom, Mob Ties, James Prince Jr., Rapper Not Rapper, all them niggas got pussy, nigga.
And we hope you've
When
enjoyed the
it comes
broadcast
to
so far.
police
We're
shoot,
halfway through
when
the
it
game.
comes to pedophiles and rapists, niggas beating up bitches, nigga, shit that go on in the community, Mob Ties be silent in a motherfucker, man. There's a woman
That'll be a foul.
by the name of Miss Pat. Pat, predators, parents against predators. One of the halfway houses that houses the predators, the registered sex offenders, is owned by Mr. James Prince.
Screen by Sabonis.
One of the
So it's going to be a
motherfucking
3-second
houses
violation out there on the defense. For
in
Sacramento,
Houston
they
is
have been
registered
solid
is
from the
owned by
line so
Mr.
far.
James
4
Prince.
for 4.
Just in case y'all
And no
don't
good on
know.
the technicals, so
Ain't
unable to pick
scared
that
of
one
no
up.
motherfucking nigga. Call theyself a mob. I'm scared of the goddamn plane, nigga.
Here's Levine.
Fuck the plane. I ain't scared of no motherfucking mob, nigga. I call the police on them niggas. And them niggas, y'all don't get back to nothing.
Three-pointer, no
Y'all
good.
hate niggas, y'all over niggas don't get back.
And so
Y'all
Booker
niggas
will
don't
bring it
suck.
up to the Suns.
Everybody, y'all niggas not back to nobody. Nobody,
Throws it
nigga.
down.
Nobody, nigga. Y'all niggas nothing.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
They didn't get back to nobody.
Westbrook,
This is
no
what I'm
good.
telling you. How can you gonna be like what the fuck? I'm just saying myself.
Suns leading by 9.
You done good up and down found you got eyeballs touches.
To the middle.
There's a little goal separation.
He's done with the
You
slam.
get good balls up, boy.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward
You get
position,
it mad up and
overcome a
good.
lack of size,
Like the funny
with great
back
eyes.
everything. Like don't like the fans go to not this nigga. These are the fans.
Beautiful
They
dish,
get
and the
fun.
layup goes down.
Operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
You don't got $1 in his pocket. You got $1 in his pocket. You a bum, nigga. Young
Phoenix is
Jermaine,
ball.
you dumbass bitch.
9-point
You know
game.
something. You know something, dumbass bitch. I'll be to the bar right now. Touch your
90 seconds now into the second half.
I be fun game on my team though. I be fun game with the quarter. Niggas say something.
Well, the defense just have to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And a slam dunk by his opponent.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But man, he plays
we doing today, bro?
terrific movement ability.
Yo,
And now
what we
Dallas
doing today?
Ford has something for us from the
What we
sideline.
doing today?
Like, you think about
He said it takes work. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done, and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Kevin, back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Alan, we appreciate the report.
Is he sorry?
3 trips to the line so far for him in
Yo,
this
W
one.
used the word, Bob.
And timeout called by Jordan
What we doing
Ott.
today?
Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or
We
two.
going up today, bro. We doing something, bro. We getting the scoop. You got cousins, you got ankles, nieces, nephews. You trying to help everybody but your family? You got a baby mama who don't like you and you don't like your baby mama, but you trying to fix the community. Let's get real, black man. And one thing a man do, he don't stop and listen to no other man that's talking, running his mouth, that he can't see in real life and watch his actions. A man don't do that, fam. We get this from Mama them. Mama them took us to church with them, and we sat next to Mama them while they listened to the preacher man. So you know what we did? We developed a desire to have a man preach to us like Mama them. No man sat down and listened to family.
Fuck y'all be talking about. You was not there at the same time. Anybody else on the show? It's like only time you was in there, the same time you was in the room. When we all first came in, but I first came in. TG be on real soon too, man. The niggas be on the internet politicking, bro. Get them out there, bro. And that shit is some bitch.
So all the Tory Lanez fans, hats off for a solid effort, man. I'm a Tory Lanez fan, but it's over. All right, Megan Thee Stallion has won. And I'm about to say, hey, man, all right, I can't even hate the player. I got to hate the game, man. The justice system has made it easy to frame that. That's just a fact, okay? Megan Thee Stallion performance against Tory Lanez is probably the most brilliant performance ever since Carolyn Bryant. Carolyn Bryant did what she did to Emmett Till. She lived another 60 years after that. And when she died, white folks are still on Twitter right now saying Carolyn Bryant ain't did nothing wrong. She innocent. So Megan Thee Stallion, to be honest, there's not going to be any repercussions, any consequences. She got away with it because the California appellate court has apparently denied Tory Lanez appeal. They have upheld a conviction in Megan Thee Stallion shooting, telling Tory Lanez, listen, man, okay, you got to give me 10 years, buddy. You can't make your way out of it, okay? Let's read. So, Tory Lanez and his supporters have long maintained his innocence, claiming there was sufficient proof that he was the shooter and he was not the shooter, and he received an unfair trial. But in the ruling, the appeal court said there was no reason to undo the verdict. Peterson contends the trial committed a number of errors. He appeals for wrong. We find no position and importantly affirmed Peterson's conviction.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've never.
Lanez did not immediately return a request.
I've never said that. Like, I hate that
are
bitch
questioning the competency of
She took away my favorite artist of all time, bro. Just because she's a dumbass.
Even said at some
point, he's a dumbass for fucking with this shit.
Because reading like the arguments that were made by Tory Lanez team, it was laughably bad. I'm not a legal expert. She is. I guess other people who are legal experts will review the appeal, and you tell me if the argument was bad. But what I will say though, when reading this particular appeal, it wasn't as explosive as I thought. So I particularly thought, oh, they'll be addressing everything. Not quite, right? Tory Lanez brought up a couple of errors, and a lot of them were pretty like minute. It wasn't like, no, Your Honor, Kelsey did the shooting. No, it wasn't that, right? It was Tory Lanez kind of bringing up like certain things, like for example, Tory Lanez said, "Hey, yo, they showed a picture of me with my shirt off in court. And like with my shirt off, I got a big gun as a tattoo on my chest. Well, them doing that, like, created prejudice for the jury, right? And it created an image of me that's not fair. Y'all got to overturn this because, like, that's wrong. I didn't get a fair shot in court." And the judges says, no, buddy. No, that's not how, no. No, Tory. In any event, the record does not support Tory Lanez contention that Exhibit 18, which, by the way, was a picture of Tory Lanez after being arrested, right? So Tory Lanez got arrested. They took a photo of Tory Lanez and Kelsey. And I don't think we've seen a picture of Megan, but we've seen a picture of Kelsey and Tory Lanez. And they showed that picture in court with Tory Lanez shirt off. So they says Exhibit 18, which is that, injected racial bias into the proceedings. They didn't see no evidence of racial bias being injected into the proceedings when Exhibit 18 was displayed. The prosecution did not offer the photograph as evidence of any alleged gang affiliation. There was no gang allegations in this case, and no one ever suggested that Tory Lanez had any gang ties. The prosecution offered Exhibit 18 and Exhibit 19 and 20, and the court admitted them into evidence solely to show the identity of the individuals officers swabbed for gunshot residue at the police station. The record does not reflect whether Tory Lanez was wearing a shirt when police stopped his vehicle. Megan testified that they just emerged from the swimming pool. She was wearing a bikini and Harris was in a swimming suit too. And the reason why they included that is to show that they didn't tell Tory Lanez to take off his shirt. He didn't have a shirt when he was in the car because he just came from swimming. Tory would also say that because the judge said that if Tory Lanez take the stand, the prosecutors would be able to admit music lyrics of his into evidence, that steered him away from testifying. So hence, he believes his rights were violated because he didn't testify and defend himself because of the threat the judge made. But when they read through the court transcripts, not Supreme Court, but the California Appellate Court says, the judge said that if Tory Lanez take the stand, because the prosecutors were trying to admit lyrics into court, I believe songs where Tory Lanez was chopping up horse meat. Megan Thee Stallion claims that was Tory Lanez dissing her, but who knows, right? But the judge actually said, listen, you can't admit it, but if Tory Lanez takes the stand.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama high post. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Okay.
The wide open look here for Fox. His three-pointers off the mark. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities.
And by the way,
because that's
I get this
really
information.
Speed is one of his biggest strengths. So we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you, Kevin.
Please.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. He's off on the first. And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie
and I have kind of some background research.
Went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these players are building something special.
And apparently,
and here is Los Angeles now.
Here it is.
Apparently
this was what she was saying.
Yep, that one goes in there.
No one actually had it before this. If y'all remember this kitchen, we're going to showcase the kitchen that's in our Instagram stories. But it looks pretty accurate. By the way, the rent going up. Remember, they was paying $10,000. They have now listed this again for rent, but it is now for rent for $12,000. Okay? Yeah, it's now listed as of 9:21. So Jane Doe kicked out. 50. You gotta move her back in and talk. I'm sorry, 50. You my man. You gotta move her back in. It was listed for rent in 8:22, which means probably getting some time during, or after the trial, gave notice like, I'm not keep paying this rent. He probably couldn't pay it. By the way, the listing was removed. Remember, it was listed for 10 grand. This matches up with the time, chat. 2023, she gets there. That's the love contract. The listing was removed a month later. And by the way, let's go to what's her name? Daphne Joe, right? Daphne Joe. You see her in a different place now, right? Is it the same place out there?
That's his first
Maybe unfortunately that. But if you scroll down, I don't know if you'll find that kitchen. But I remember her being in that kitchen.
Trailing by 4. And that one's good, Barnes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, Doncic.
Interesting. But I remember her in that kitchen. That's a fact. I know y'all remember it too. She showed on screen. So maybe she. Okay. That's from that. So Diddy got her up the fuck on out. You know what I mean?
Big time slam.
Oh, here it is. Here's the kitchen chat. Look, it looks the same to me, right? Look, bang. By the way, I only want to shout out your name. I do want to shout out your name. Let's give you credit, but I don't want to dox you. But this is why I told you, man, I'm thinking, chat, we got the best supporters in the world. Look in the kitchen right here. This shit up on Zillow. Got her the fuck on out of it. Got her out of there, chat. It's listed for 12 bands now. Got her out of there, chat. Got her out of there. It's over. It's over. No more fine dining. Back to ramen noodles. It's over. It's over. I told you. Mr. Take that wasn't going to take this type of slippery. So, yeah, she out of there. This was the kitchen. You see it on her story. You see, look, this is when she just moved in, a couple months after, December 1st. She showed off the place. Acting like she got a cooking channel. Man, you know the vibe. Oh, man, I ain't cooking nothing. All you was doing is just some sausages. Stop playing. Act like she a chef. Come on, stop playing. Talk about she taste testing this shit. 50, you gotta take her back. 50, we love you, but you gotta take her back. You gotta take her back, Fifth. Fifth, you gotta take her back, Fifth. Fifth, you gotta take her back, Curly. We love you, but you gotta take her back. Diddy done kicked her out the spot. She's out of there. She's out of there, Jack. She's out. Diddy got her the fuck out of there.
Let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Yeah, all them pitches. Yeah, listen to the house a little bit. Yeah.
I've been on board since day one.
And exactly, the 10,000 month the rent, it was listed for 10,000 back then.
This is not easy.
I don't know how this person found it. This is crazy.
The long term is
damn, this shit empty as a motherfucker.
Guys, back to you.
Nah, Diddy, you did the big one on this. This shit empty as hell. Nah, Diddy, yo, this shit look like that episode of Fresh Prince.
Just 5 to shoot.
When Will Smith pops up and there ain't nobody there. It's just empty. No furniture, no nothing. Oh, hell nah. I can't even lie.
Excellent all
He did his big one on this. He did his big one on this. I can't even tell you.
An outstanding effort thus far. They've
done a great job at both ends. Diddy had a little bit.
That's a 2-pointer. And
so one back to real quick, bro. You're going to be in child support real quick. Right.
He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Diddy got her fuck on out of there, man. Diddy got you over that dick rolling prostitutes. You was and welcome back and they testified against him, crying and shit like that. Nah, hell no. I get you out of here.
So far.
It's over.
All right, well, it's over. The points have been generated.
It's over.
Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I'm trying to find some identifying marks or shit like that.
Possible from outside the arc, and so
far, is this a towel?
Hitting at a high
this towel, man. Look at this. Nah, we got
Here's
to check.
Reeves.
It's the same time.
The
We got
rebound
it.
by
We got to check.
Champagny.
We got to check. Check, we got it.
Here's Sohan.
We got it.
Rebounded by Smart.
You got to fuck one out of there. You got to fuck one out of there. Actually, I'll say a person. Actually, thank you for this.
Still yet to
One
score.
of my beautiful chat crews for this. And also,
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McLaughlin. Off target at the rim. Reeves outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Connect. No good. San Antonio by 14.
Sit down. Get some glimpse into your future.
It's rebounded by Hayes.
Oh no.
And
I
here are the
see
Lakers.
rust. I see
They haven't allowed any
collusion.
points in the second
Oh, the
half.
shots. Oh, the
Connect.
grind. You're wrong.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
and also,
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow.
treacherous, man. Treacherous. Got her out of there. Expeditiously.
No good on the free throw.
Four goodies of cold.
Wow, what, did he have something
I know
in
he
his
was
eye
screaming
on
at
that
Justin on the
shot?
phone. Justin, get her the fuck out of my crib! Bitch, pack the phone on me and shit! Trying something to tell for life!
Older
What
prospect
you
at
saying?
23. Dalton Connect is a very
Break the lead!
skilled
Fuck it! Break the line!
line.
Set him back to fifth!
Time will tell.
Set him back to Curtis!
The Spurs
I
shoot
know
the
he was
first
tight.
free throws of this.
He's definitely motherfucking tight. This is something that was in the place we had this.
And he makes the first.
This is definitely.
What I like about Castle's game is the
Yeah, thank you to my chat
versatility,
crew,
right? He's
Ashley.
a legitimate
That's your name.
two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role.
Actually, I'm gonna have a job for you. Because this type of
And so
stunking,
Castle nails them both.
this type of stunking is like,
Lakers trail
stop
by
here.
15.
Okay, got it. Type of stunking is going to stop here.
Down low.
Alright, she out of there. She out of there.
In by Cornette.
She out of there, chat.
And we're a little
But
over a minute and a
Gino,
half into the second
Gina's still on the
quarter.
team. Gina not going to do it. That means out. She got to go look back with Fluff or go join the Kanye West sex club.
Count it.
She got to go do that.
Cornette's got his
But-
first basket.
Gina's still on the team, and she was trying to get her next, right? She said they were trying to make her a victim. She said she's not no victim. And she said, yo, listen, I want to emphasize that I understand the seriousness of the case and the pain others. She said she acting like she don't got no pain. I can't speak for no but myself. In terms of sentencing, I kind of asked you to consider Lisa back to his family.
Here's Hachimura.
Yo, I love it when you get side chick. You know what's
Spurs
crazy?
leading by
Gina thing,
17.
she his family too.
Here's
And she ain't never had no children,
And the
nothing.
layup's good off the glass.
Thank God for side chicks like this.
6'6" Castle is
Thank God for side. I can tell y'all, man. Most happy relationships is two people fake faithful and a good side chick in the cut. That's making all the problems that the main girl give you go away. Because when you with her, nothing fucking. Gina's the go. Gina's the go. I ain't
Picked
gonna
him
lie.
clean.
She says, I understand throughout the process he's been cooperative and respectful. He couldn't turn himself.
Takes it up with both
Throughout
hands
the
and
process,
rips
he
it
never
down.
once reached out to me or made me feel uncomfortable anyway. Believe me, we continue to require consideration upon release. I understand that the accountability is important. Not right to dismiss and grab their charges, don't criticize them, or right to express my perspective as so-called victim. I like to express it. I felt the investigation of the trial. How I feel now. Waiting to hear the sentence. I feel compelled to share my own perspective on this. I respectfully ask, you take it.
That free throw good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we had question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
That's the Castle. Off target from outside.
Shots hard to go more.
Lakers trailed by 19.
Is in there.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura.
My boy said looking forward to justice. Oh, man.
To the inside. Here's Cornette. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, easy call.
We got to shout out to Gina.
Shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the
night.
night.
We got to shout out to Gina.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
No.
The 3 from
okay.
Barnes.
Anyway, so Diddy was sentenced. By the way, there's a video that was played in court, and they sent me the video. So not only hear the video that Diddy played like a tramp in court, but his lawyers did. And he also did speak. So Diddy actually did speak. But let me play the video that they sent.
You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Careful products are designed to mimic the body's protective mechanism for your teeth and help you remain decay-free. At Carry-Free, we're dedicated to support you, your journey to better dental health for life.
Now here is Hachimura. Takes it inside. Johnson with the rebound.
Imagine if your dollars earn 4.1%. USDG is a stablecoin you take 1 to 1 to the dollar. Just hold it and give more. Kraken makes earning on USDG easy.
And here is Fox. Barnes outside. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Spurs just dominating this
I want to show you
2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here is Los Angeles now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hand is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Guys?
Today, we are here to talk about this angel on the screen. Man, the most beautiful angel I've ever seen. This must be what he is, right? This is true. Y'all might know who he is. Y'all might not. He's kind of responsible for carrying the meat of the whole 6-7 thing that you hear a lot of kids talk about today. I thought it first came from a basketball picture that had the number 6-7. But it's neither here or there, right? He's mostly been responsible for carrying the game because he has a song called Duke Duke. And, you know, it basically is sort of responsible for pushing him on. Right? So, we're talking about this beautiful angel on the screen. This is what a lot of fans said, you know, they take up for his religion, him being a Santo, practicing Santeria, witchcraft, all kind of stuff. They say he's not demonic. He gets it from a West African religion. You know, he's not demonic. He's just different. I'm like, okay, I beg to differ. I mean, started pretty good off like this, and this is
what things are telltales for you.
One thing I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love
this. This ain't light. This ain't God. This is darkness.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength.
He just spiritual doing all this stuff.
Here's Fox.
Go watch this video and see if you get anything,
that's one of the
easiest shots like in this video. Go watch this video and see if you feel good watching this shit. This video is dumb. And then the little chant at the end of it, you don't even want to listen to the end of it. So I can't play any other right? But go ahead, go check this out. Go check this dunk out. He starts the song off by saying, Brody said the whole summer he just snatching souls. Damn, that's my whole life goal. I just popped the blue, just gasoline, the cold.
And here are the Spurs.
And what you can tell, he be on drugs.
Fox with the jam.
Just by the way,
Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
All the time.
And the speed
check this clip out right here. This one is a dark video. Everything he talks about is just
towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
On the wing, Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got 18 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond
this
the arc.
nigga is Fox. This nigga's fast.
To show you his abilities.
Oh my lord, this nigga's so
fast. I think helps him when he's down low.
Back to Doncic. 1:19 left to play in the third. Moravia. And he's good on the three ball. 6 points for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Wembanyama, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Hetcher. Barnes grabs the miss.
In your shoe and
Vassell outside. The three sinks the triple.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
He talking about
and it's Vassell with the foul.
That is the first
foul of the game. And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game.
He talking he can cause people to get shot, all kind of shit. But no.
Yo, somebody get this nigga the fuck out of here.
But no, this guy's angry. He's literally talking about doing spells on people to get them harmed. But no, his religion is, you know, it's good. It's not witchcraft. It's not evil. He doesn't do anything evil. He's just talking about being spiritual. He's an angel. Check this out.
On offense, here are the Spurs. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah. Pass to Sohan. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Goes up. It's tipped. And so it's San Antonio. Having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this
all he
team
said
to
was,
become
can I see it? He said, bitch, your face into it. Yeah. I'm not putting my face in none of that. I wouldn't even have touched that.
Hell no.
That's why he be wearing all these crazy ass masks. Y'all already know what I talked about. We did a whole video dedicated to these demonic masks and hosting these different type of spirits.
Fucking idiot.
He wasn't playing with that dude. He just told him, he said, this mask can take your soul. He said, you'll see in a few days. And then I stopped it too early, but Neon ended it and said, he said, F it, I've been waiting on this moment anyway. That's what Neon said at the end. I probably see it up quick.
5 on the clock.
San
Antonio needs to get off the shot.
I've been waiting on that moment anyway. He think that shit a joke.
And Reeves has got
He
the
did a
ball
whole
here.
video about the mask
And here is Vanderbilt.
He ain't playing.
Smart
He said, wait a couple of days. That shit really about to take his soul. Y'all, we can go all day from clips from this dude.
You know what? You've got to always be in
But
control.
let's get into one that's pretty important that, you know, it shows how mainstream he being 6'7".
Count that bucket. Castle's got 4 points.
6'7" is demonic.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
6'7". I mean, kids can't get enough of, and teachers can't get enough from. You're not saying the word 6'7" anymore, so please be going to replace classrooms. You are no longer allowed to say what number you think to say. Ever again. We tried to talk a few months ago, but has re-intensified with school back in session. Thought to originate from a wax on those school sports and spoken, say the numbers, really get meaningful. It's like slow, the experience, what does that mean?
6'7" is a demonic chant that you guys have your kids involved with, and if your kids are doing it, you need to stop them right now. This is Skrilla. This guy is the reason your kids are saying 6'7" from a song he made called Doo Doo. Skrilla's into demonic worship. He is a santero. He's into Palo Mayumbe. And the Doo Doo or 6'7" song is literally a chant in summoning the spirits that he operates in.
To the paint. That's the Champagne. From the arc. Castle misses. From deep, Reeves. Rebound, San Got him with the butt fake, but couldn't finish. Now, Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Trains the 19-foot.
Well, that's not great.
I heard from him. He's in Santeria. He worships demons and he summons demons into people to harm people. In specific, he worships Ogun and Yemaya, which number 6 is Ogun in the song, and number 7 in Santeria represents Yemaya, which is exactly what he is saying in the songs, and now your kids are chanting it. It's a reason he used the baby shark theme. There's a reason that your kids feel addicted and like they can't stop saying 6'7", and in the song, is nothing but pills, drugs, and addiction. Jesus Christ can save witches and people out of witchcraft, and I pray that Skrilla gets radically saved from witchcraft and Santeria in Jesus' name, like many people are coming out of that false religion. It is demonic, it is witchcraft, and Satan is trying to feed witchcraft to lost individuals who need an identity and are vulnerable. They're seeking control, power, knowledge, money, fame, and Satan will love to give it to you in exchange for your soul. But the Bible is clear that the blessings of God come with joy, but the blessings of Satan come with sorrow.
This is what I was talking about. Somebody said, oh my God, y'all can't be serious. It's a number. Don't put that on them kids. They're just having fun. Their intentions is all that matters. Now, I like how he responded. He said false. Neither demons, witchcraft, or Satan care about your intentions. That is very true. You know, because we've talked about the intention behind things and, you know, a lot on this channel. And he said something that's very real. Demons, witchcraft, they were placed on you, and Satan, they definitely don't care about what you intended. Or the fact that a little child intended for this, you know, obviously they don't know anything about this. And I've heard this directly in my life as far as a little child saying, you know, 6'7", I've heard it directly. So obviously they have no idea what it's about, but it's our job to teach them. Somebody said not everything is the devil. And he responded and said, that's right, but to act like nothing is even more dangerous. So I'm reading these comments to show y'all.
I really don't like playing with the Lakers without LeBron, bro. I don't.
This is what they're taking it for.
Look at this.
They said, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just an angel right here. That's all he is. But check this out. You know how check this out though. I thought this was very interesting, where he talks about what he does and how it is a blessing.
And it's crazy because I was gonna pick the Spurs,
Yeah, like a lot of credit.
and then he just picked the Spurs out of nowhere.
Because like I feel like, I think art is art at the end of the day. Yeah. So I understand what you're trying to portray, and obviously where you're from. You know what I'm saying? You're portraying that and through the music.
Trash, nigga, shut up.
No, I can already tell this guy is just he a yes man. He a type of dude that'll just say anything because he in the presence of a demon and somebody who got some rap fame. Art is art anyway, so it's cool. He the type that won't even give his real opinion. I can just see it. Check this out.
Care about like criticism or people saying like it might be demonic or
I like that shit. I like that shit.
Trash,
I
nigga.
like the feedback I get back on my shit. And even if it's a bad feedback, I like that shit.
Right. It helps you. It helps you. Plus, people are paying. It shows that people are paying attention too.
Yeah, I like everybody, everything that's right. I like that shit. No matter how that shit come out.
And one thing about you, I feel like you're good at whether it's like the goat head or you're good at saying in front of people's face. Like, can you explain? Because I'm sure a lot of people are like, what is this?
Yeah, that's my real life, though. That's my real life. That's a real life shit. It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice for what?
And what did you sacrifice to go out for?
I can't talk about that shit too much.
Blessing.
Yeah, blessing.
This man said it's a sacrifice for blessings. A sacrifice for what he wants. Now,
buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA.
Somebody on game, he literally just said the goat head is for a sacrifice to get what he wants, and y'all still calling it art. That shit is not art. Somebody said ozone isn't evil. Definitely ain't a blessing, gang. No, it's not. It is not.
So the Lakers win the tip.
A blessing at all. Nothing demonic about it. You people are so brainwashed.
Basket good.
Put your blue fast up, man.
Looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Yeah. See, these the ones you gotta be scared of right here. I got Bill Hurt profile up. Nothing demonic about it. He brainwashed. Look at this. Stud simple right here. But we that's brainwashed, of course.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head
coach. Of course. And that's what I be trying to say.
A guy who can spark plays out of thin air.
That's what I'm trying to say. People will call us brainwashed because we think and we know this is demonic. I'm just going to keep showing this. Heels all on the table, but he an angel, right? Got kids chanting demonic that they don't even understand, but we the ones that's brainwashed. Now check how this religion has taught him to reverse what's good and what's bad. Check this out. This is a pure example of these people selling their souls to become rappers. He just doing all this to them. This is demonic shit on his fans and little kids. And this is a direct flip of what is light and what is dark. This is the direct flip of it. Watch this right here.
And here we go.
I can't like listen to people. I'm not reaching that's
what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Has to
Embiid, come on, shut up. Not allowed to shut up. Every day I'll do
second after two shots.
I can't like listen to people. I'm not really supposed to. That's what he
This man just said, and he really convinced by his religion, the evil is out in the daytime, and the good is at night. You can do it move freely at night, when it's still staying in the middle of the night. And in the daytime, it's beautiful, blue, windy, green, and just liveness, joy, that's evil.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
Man,
draining the triple.
that is number Alistair Crowley right there. That's just that he's literally turning things that are good into evil. He's representing that. Somebody said he talking about it's easier and shit. He is the evil. Somebody said, man, the evil is that night. Somebody said he is Santo. Do our research for a better explanation. People are so lost. They don't even realize that he is literally right in front of you, flipping what's good to bad, what's bad to good, what's good to evil, what is evil to good. Man just said the daytime is evil. What?
141 left.
Somebody said, bro, is vitamin D deficient. Literally, he's deficient of a lot of shit. But importantly, he's deficient of his soul. But his soul is gone. The demon stuff. That's why dudes said, oh, he's vampire type shit. I can't even interview guys like this for content. I'm glad I don't do that kind of stuff and interview rappers for content. I don't need these kind of opinions. It wouldn't affect me. I mean, I could listen to them talk about it all day. I'm still going to be out at the daytime praying and thanking God for everything, you know, and doing his thing. I rebuke this guy. We're going to rebuke everything we've heard in this video in Jesus' name. And y'all can kiss ass cheeks if you don't want to use the name and rebuke this with me as well. I'm rebuking all this. I'm rebuking looking at this picture with these dark demonic eyes. I'm rebuking these lyrics and everything. And I hope y'all do it. And this is Instagram right here. These demonic ass masks on and shit. Yeah, man.
Connects on the 17th.
This is the guy responsible for pushing this 6-7 unit. There you go. Look at this, 6-7. Look at that. And that's where we're going to end it, y'all. Right here. Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Very dark and stuff. That being said, y'all.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one.
How good are they?
And what stands out to you from the
you don't
Lakers?
think you're good enough to get to the Western Conference Finals now? Should you consider what the trade market is for those two guys and reformatting all around Cooper Flag?
Kuzma, plus Miles Turner, plus a first-round pick for Anthony Davis. Giannis and AD, okay, I can get with that.
Less than 24 hours after firing Nico Harrison, the Dallas Mavericks are reportedly preparing to blow and I'm not just talking about making small tweaks or trading a role player or two. I'm talking about a full rebuild. Trading Anthony Davis, trading Klay Thompson, trading Kyrie Irving when he gets back to his former CL.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey.
And building around
That is his
the
first foul of the game.
this time. 9 months ago, Anthony Davis was supposed to be the centerpiece that justified trading Doncic. He was supposed to be the defensive anchor that was transformed the Mavericks into championship contenders, despite them already being championship contenders. And NBA executive told ESPN's Tim McMahon that they're not sure what they can get for Anthony Davis in a trade, which I think couldn't
I told you that when we first started.
Got
on there
greatest place in NBA.
Well, it's not going to get any easier.
easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity.
But then honestly, I just wanted to push your ass just because you started talking to me.
I mean, that's just a brutal fall in value. We're about to break down exactly why Davis went from being worth $3 Doncic to potentially not even being worth 2 first-round draft picks. Because between the weight gain, the voted contract, and the fact that he's 32 years old, Anthony Davis might be one of the most unstable stars in the NBA right now. And that means we're about to find out the hard way. Now, real quick, before we get to the video, I announced the jersey giveaway. I want to announce the first giveaway winner. Shout out to Elliot Valentine 1936. Just comment down below with what your email is or your Instagram. I'll slide into your DMs to tell you the jersey size and everything. I'm still giving away a jersey each and every week to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on the channel. And the way I'm able to tell is if you're commenting on my videos within the first 2 minutes of them being posted. Now we go. Let out the
Here's Cooper. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's
Hey, Chuck, what's going on, buddy? The former Brett Siegel of Clutch Post, 76ers leaking off a shot. Fired. The Dallas Mavericks front office was exploring overtime assists for Klay Thompson before the trade deadline. That report came out this week. Now here's and suddenly those whispers about trading Thompson have turned into full-blown conversations about Clarkson admitted that while Davis' agent Rich Paul has established a strong relationship with Patrick Devon, that doesn't mean Davis is safe. If you're 3-8, if you have the worst offense in NBA history, if your franchise player is dominating to the Lakers while
yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams try disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Cooper.
This is the most they've won by 13 points. Finally emerging as a superpower behind their 7'8" superstar Victor Wembanyama. You have the Denver Nuggets who have assembled the here with the Nuggets. Washington Lakers are exceeding expectations. And then you have the Houston Rockets who are number 2 separate traded Kevin Durant and they're currently 6-3. You have the Minnesota Timberwolves who are 7-4. And I guess theoretically it is the team they could be a 6. I don't think that's very likely. The score to play is obvious. Trade Davis while he still has some value. Trade Klay Thompson while someone might actually want him. Keep Kyrie Irving around until he's healthy enough to move, then flip him too. Take the rest of this season and all of next season if necessary. Accumulate draft picks and build around Cooper 5 properly instead of wasting his rookie years on the team with the future. Because here's what a lot of people don't realize. The 2026 class is absolutely loaded. And so far, there's not a clear-cut number 1. There's so much high-end all-star level talent in this class. You have Darren Patterson, who Kansas coach Bill Self says is the best prospect he's recruited in his entire tenure there. You have AJ Devonta, who is the consensus number 1 prospect. You have Cam Boozer, who's Carlos Boozer's son, who's dominated high school basketball. This isn't just a good draft class. This is potentially a generation draft class. So if you're the Mavericks right now, why waste time trying to squeeze into the play-in tournament with an aging, injury-prone field? Why not just admit this thing is a disaster from the start and rebuild the right way?
Here's Embiid. And it's going to be a 20.
I got his dumb ass out of here. Got his stupid ass out of here.
What is Anthony Davis actually worth in a trade right now? Because this is what things get really uncomfortable for Dallas. Let's start with what we know. Anthony Davis has missed 6 consecutive games with a left calf strain. He's played only 5 games this entire season, and since joining the Mavericks back in February, he's played in just 14 of a possible 44 games. That's less than 1 out of every 3 games. You can't build around a guy who's never on the court. But it gets worse. Anthony Davis showed up to training camp out of shape after having eye surgery in the offseason to repair a detached retina. He gained 15 pounds, going from 253 pounds to 268 pounds. And yes, there is a more exaggerated photo of how big Anthony Davis got. He's not this big. He's actually this big. And while Anthony Davis explained that he always comes into camp heavy and loses weight quickly, here's the problem. Photos from practice show Davis looking noticeably bigger, and we're now in November and he's still dealing with soft tissue injuries. Think about the irony here for a second, because the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic primarily because of conditioning concerns. Harrison cited Luka's lack of fitness as justification for the trade, and now their new centerpiece shows up to camp having gained 15 pounds and immediately gets hurt. Meanwhile, Luka's in the best shape of his life, playing defense.
Trap jumping 24.
41 points per game.
Boo ass nigga.
At this point,
got your ass cooked by them 8-4 Lakers, nigga.
Like a strict
Magic and Kareem ran your ass, boy.
Mavericks players.
Got your goof ass up out of here real fast, Chichi Wawa. Mr. Chichi Wawa. Mr. Wawa Shishi.
Hamstrings are nothing to mess around with. We've seen time and time again how calf injuries can lead to Achilles tears, especially for guys in their 30s who are carrying extra weight. Davis was already dealing with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy before the calf strain. That's a ticking time bomb. But aside from Anthony Davis's availability, there's another huge problem, and that's Anthony Davis's contract, because this is what's going to make trading him nearly impossible. Davis has 3 years and $175 million remaining on his deal. He's making $54.1 million this season, $58.5 million next season, and has a $62.8 million player option for the 2027 to 28 season when he'll be 34 years old. Do you really think he's going to opt out of that contract? That's probably going to be his biggest payday of his career. Here's another fun fact that makes Mavericks fans want to throw their TVs out the window. The Lakers just signed Luka Doncic to a 3-year, $165 million extension. That's less money than Anthony Davis will make over the same time period. The Mavericks are paying more for an interim 32-year-old than the Lakers are paying for a 26-year-old MVP candidate.
Trap jumping. Niggas talking all that shit. I should message your bitch ass. Trap jumping. Boo ass nigga. I'm up here talking all that bullshit. Got your ass ran out the gym by them 8-4 Lakers.
Nigga. Catching pigs to sweep the deal, which means the Mavericks might have
Johnny Manziel.
Davis's contract. That's how
I was cooking the shit out of them. They ain't got no 3-point shooters. I was still busting them bitches. All threes. What's his name?
The executive continued that you can't go to
Michael Cool, nigga.
You say, we're going to take what we can get for Davis.
Damn, niggas running. Them niggas running like a motherfucker. Points in the paint. Going dumb. Them niggas running. Fast breaks, fast breaks.
A guy who won a championship in 2020, that totally counts, and we're not going to get into that. But this is a guy who made an all-NBA first team and all-defensive first team. And now executives around the league are saying that they don't know what he's worth in a trade.
15 fast break points.
So let's get real for a minute. If the Mavericks actually try to trade Anthony Davis, what are they looking at in terms of a return? Well, Sports Illustrated recently published 4 potential trade scenarios for Davis. And if you look at what they came up with, it's...
When I got the Suns, nigga, it's a hard night for you. Look at that.
Smith, and
fast break points, 9 of the bitches.
Davis. That's it. A declining center, a decent guard, a bench player, and 1 pick. For a guy who the Mavericks gave up Luka Doncic to acquire. Another had the Heat sending Caleb Barton a 31st round pick. But personally, I don't see that happening because the Heat have very stingy parting ways with Tyler Hero. And this would be the dream scenario for the Mavericks. But again, it's still 1 real asset and 1 pick 5 years into the future. The most
I'd be better than niggas for real.
Raptors. Toronto could send Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett for Davis straight up. That actually makes some sense for both sides. The Raptors get a starter pair with Scotty Barnes and can try to make the playoffs. The Mavericks get 2 younger players who fit Cooper Flag's timeline.
I didn't shade them.
None of them are even close to the ballpark of what Davis was supposed to be worth. The Mavericks traded a 25-year-old generational superstar for him, and now the best they can hope is for 2 borderline all-star level guys or a collection of role players and a pick. There are some teams that might have interest. The Lakers, I ironically enough, could use Davis's defense and rim protection. They don't have the assets to make a deal work without giving up Austin Reeves, and honestly, that's not happening. The Bulls could use him if they're
I'll take smart
but they'd have
shots.
to gut their roster.
You see, that's why I'm like, even if I lose, I still shoot a better percentage from these niggas because from the field, because I take smart shots. It's just all about the bitches falling or not. That slice this nigga the fuck up 60% for all he got me. He actually got me.
And trying to get your money back.
I was just slicing his ass up from the 3-line though.
And you were foolish enough to invest in it. While we're talking about the trades that the Mavericks need to make, let's talk about Klay Thompson, because Dallas was already exploring trading him before they fired Nico Harrison. Thompson has been a disaster this season. He's averaging just 8.5 points per game and shooting an embarrassing 29.2% from three-point range. This is a guy who's supposed to be one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, and he's shooting worse than most centers. The reality
Every
is,
time I play with the Lakers, I get
off a cliff. Thompson is 35 years old. He's coming off of 2 major injuries, a torn ACL and an Achilles.
They just gave me the Pelicans. I wasn't even trying to play with them.
Thompson's production has cratered. Can't create his own shot anymore, and he still has 2 more years left on that 3-year, $50 million contract that he signed in the summer of 2024. The good news is that teams like the Lakers might have interest because of his championship pedigree and the chance to reunite him with Luka, but Thompson's value is rock bottom. The Mavericks would be lucky to get back a decent role player and maybe a
I'm about to play with
pick. That's how far it's falling. But here's why Dallas is to move anyway. Every game that Thompson plays for the Mavericks is a game where they're not developing younger players or figuring out what they actually have. If you're going to rebuild, you have to commit. That means moving Thompson even if you don't get fair value back. Now let's talk about Kyrie Irving, because he's the one guy on this roster who might actually have real trade value. But there's a major problem. He's out with a torn ACL.
I remember this game. I was slicing the shit out of these niggas with CJ McCollum. I remember this fucking game right here. Oh, look at that. I was slicing the fuck out of these niggas with CJ, bro. I'm telling you. I remember that shit.
He said on Twitch that there's no timetable.
I gotta get a win with my Knicks. I gotta get a win. And I gotta get a win with the Blazers too, because I'll be so close. Look at that.
Like, I'm going to be ready when I'm ready, and I'm taking the necessary steps to put myself forward.
Jason can have to walk back comments about
another loss with the Blazers
by the end of 2025, clarifying that was more hopeful thinking than based on any actual medical timeline. The reality is that Irving might not be fully healthy until February or March. And when you're talking about the Lakers,
I gotta get a win with them Lakers.
That's a serious concern. But here's why the Mavericks should still consider trading him. Irving is under contract through 2026 to 27 with a player option for that final year. He's making $43 million this year and will want a new extension after that. For a rebuilding team, does it make sense to give a 33-year-old point guard with a history of injuries a massive extension? Or do you trade him when he has value and get the younger pieces or draft picks that fit your timeline? The smart move is to wait until Irving is healthy. Let him prove he's back to form for a month or two and then move him at the deadline. There will be contenders desperate for a guard of his caliber. Maybe the Heat, maybe the Clippers, maybe a surprise team that falls out of contention and needs a reset. But Irving on a good day is worth way more than Davis or Thompson right now, and the Mavericks need to capitalize on that.
My name is Steven Ranella, author, outdoorsman, and host of the Meat Eater podcast and television show. My new audio original, Meat Eater's American History, The Hide Hunters, immerses you in the brutal world of the buffalo hunters who nearly exterminated America's most iconic land mammal. Part survival saga, part ecological tragedy, The Hide Hunters reveals a forgotten chapter of our past. Listen to The Hide Hunters, read by me today.
I'm trying to drop a video.
So if the Mavericks are going to...
Shut up. I'm trying to drop a video. 20 minutes up. I got a drop. Let me see. That Dirk Nowitzki. Bro, I tried to drop that Wilt Chamberlain video. But that nigga ain't got no highlights for us for real. I tried, bro. But that shit ain't no good, money. So we gotta move on to number 6 and go to my boy Dirk. I'm trying to see what's popping there. I'm trying to drop a video. Video. Nigga gotta go to the store too.